Hi, I'm Keegan Campbell and I work at the lecture room and library at Sketch London. Please, come on in. What I do in one sentence, it's a lot. Basically, I support all the chef de parties on this section with their mise en place, their prep, and even on the sections for service to doing the plating and helping along as well. This is my day-to-day job. And I run my own section as well with the prep and the ordering. In the mise en place, which is basically the foyer, which are all the little snacks before your appetizers and starters for your main meal. Dramatic. A bit ups and downs every day, but fun. So you come into work, everybody's coming in, all deliveries coming in, so your plate is quite full. And the plan to get all your mise en place done before the service starts. This is what I do every day. Each day, I look forward to a smooth service. So where everything sort of falls in line with each other, no matter how much drama you went through during preparation, or the ordering, or the delivery being right or wrong. When at the end of the day, the product is nice and your service is smooth, this is absolutely fantastic. I started off actually as an engineer when I left school, civil and mechanical engineer. And when I came to London, I wanted to do something with my hands. And I found myself in the kitchen, and I worked alongside quite a passionate chef, which got me very much involved. And I was eager to learn ever since then. And I went to French fine dining. And from there, learned completely the basics, working quite long hours. And each year improving myself and getting better until now in 3 Michelin star. What advice? I would say be quite persistent and constantly involve myself, constantly push myself, even if I'm tired or not having a good day. And just keep on learning, because every time I'm learning more, the better I get. And the more the chefs see and the more the chefs want to involve me into the kitchen jobs. And this is quite nice. And I feel like if I could learn more at that time, I would have done so. Just because when you're on the back foot in the kitchen, you're always playing catch up, and this is quite difficult. So it's basically, if you fail to prepare, you're prepared to fail. And this is the day in the kitchen. Yeah, a few. From being able to run a section for the first time, from being a commie and a Demi in fine dining, this is fantastic. When you can manage all your orders, manage all your preparation, and still do the service without any mistake, which is quite rare. This is a really good feeling to have. And then also to meet great chefs. Here at Sketch, we have Pierre Garnier, and before, Gordon Ramsay, and as well working alongside Greg Marchand from Frenchie in Covent Garden. This is to learn from them, to work right next to them. This is quite a big achievement, I would say. Yeah. Wow. This makes our day, actually. This keeps us going for another year. I would say a customer one day came down the stairs. We had an open kitchen, and he started clapping, and he was like, wow, it was fantastic. And he took a picture with us and with his family, and then this was quite nice to have. I'll take you upstairs to the lecture room, where I am every day. Welcome to the lecture room and library. The drama and the heat in the kitchen. So when you come in the morning, everything is happening, of course, everybody's cooking. And the exciting part is everything coming in, all the fresh produce, and immediately you can create something. And because every week we change the lunch menu, so already you get an idea that pops into your head, and you work on this the week for next week already. This is quite nice to do. And the drama in service, the heat, following the times, cooking, yes chef, this is quite enjoyable. Yeah. I'm too calm. And I think this might annoy some chefs, because when you help them and they're sweating and their times are taking, they're going, shh, and yeah, I could just take this. I would say it's my superpower, being calm under pressure. Otherwise I can see, because I know how long things take to cook and how long my colleagues will take on their side. And to come together on the pass at the same time is the goal. So whichever way what's happening, I'm happy to help as well. And just to stay calm is quite nice. So it must be efficient, it must be productive, and it must be enjoyable. If they love it, first of all, you really need to have a passion. And even the passion grows when you work alongside people with a lot of passion as well. This is number one, so you're really interested in cooking. Number two, really be persistent. Don't stop yourself or don't doubt yourself when you are in the kitchen or that you can't do something. For sure, everything is possible and everything can be taught in the kitchen as well. So please just be persistent and just keep pushing yourself to get better each day, and this will take you really far. And minimize your distractions, because we spend a long time in the kitchen and you spend a lot of time learning, and you really want to perfect this and practice this, and this will really make you a great in hospitality as well. The biggest challenge. This is quite a tough one. I think every day has a different challenge, and this might be the biggest challenge, because you have your schedule, you have what you want to do for this day, and it will never go to plan. I don't think any day goes to plan. And this is a challenge because before service you still need to be ready. No matter which way you go around it, finding a way to improve and to find a solution is the end goal, and I think that is always a challenge every day. Yeah. I think being able to support the chefs on any section, I think this is, without them explaining to me or asking me, this is quite a reward for myself. And also to work with the big chefs. This is exciting, and maybe I could be that chef one day as well for the younger guys. And I think to be amongst the family, you're with them almost the whole day. In my case, about 16 hours in the day, not every kitchen though. And to work with them and become good friends with them that can be able to support you as well. This is a really good feeling. Yeah. Definitely the people, and definitely as well when you send something out on the plate and they really enjoyed it. So you receive the feedback, or they even come to the kitchen and they say it's really nice. This is a really warm feeling to have in the kitchen. And as family goes, with the chefs that you're working with, you're not going to get along with all of them, but there are a majority you would. And those you try to keep close to you, as they would support you throughout your whole career, even if you're not working with them anymore. And this is quite nice. I'd say the hours. And the hours are quite long. I mean, not every place is quite long, but the majority you're doing 12 to 16 hours. Of course you get your breaks, I mean, you're not on your feet constantly. So I think this comes quite a surprise. But I think the moment you enjoy it, the people that you're working with, and the moment you are meeting more people, you forget about the time, because you're enjoying the moment. You're trying to make the best of the moment, and you're trying to even support them as well, as much as they support you. So the time at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. It feels like an 8-hour shift because you're so busy with other things. And this is actually quite nice as well. Yes, I underestimated it. As I come from South Africa, every Sunday we cook, we have a braai, so we always cook in the meat or some chicken. So I could do a roast, I could be on the grill quite comfortably. But learning techniques is quite an eye-opener. So basically when I started in fine dining, it's almost as if I didn't know how to cook, just because of how they prep, the techniques they use while they are cooking to get a certain outcome. So if they want to change the flavor or change the color in a certain way, or change even the texture, this is quite a heavy detail that you got to practice and you need to learn as well. This was my eye-opener. I'd say be involved. So surround yourself in hospitality. This makes it easier, because maybe in the beginning it's overwhelming. Of course you got the stressful environment, you got the heat of the moment where maybe somebody snaps, but then you also, once you're involved, you're a step ahead. So you're automatically prepared. if on your social media you're following these kind of things, new dishes or chefs creating things, then you already have a great idea when you come in. And that you constantly teach yourself as well, as much as you want to learn in the kitchen. For example, the chef one day would ask me, can I get a certain herb? And I wouldn't know what it was, but I said yes to him anyway. And I ran to the fridge quickly and I Googled it, this kind of thing. And because when you're teaching yourself and you're involved, you become naturally integrated into the kitchen. So you don't feel shy to cook something, you don't feel like, oh, you can't do it. You straight away try it without even thinking about it. And this gets you that step further. This shows them that you want to learn and that you want to progress, and they'll push you for this as well, and they'll challenge you to try to achieve this. And this is quite a big thing to do.